wrong with these people? Back her, man.
Yo. Yeah.
Warm it up, though. Where them L's at? Y'all know what it is, gang. It's Misery Monday, and we back up at this thing. Y'all already know the vibes. Hey, ain't nothing positive coming up in the day, so I ain't even going to act like the day. But, hey, throw out the intros, cool cat. Let's go on, hey, talk about where this team is at, because y'all already know the vibes today.
I'm speechless when I'm doing this because I will get to why I'm speechless. But welcome to a miserable, what the bleep, 2021 Week 13 edition of the Birds of Broad Street. I am a confused, what the what? Cool Cat Connor, the YouTube representing the Birds, host, moderator, what happened, Cool Cat Mitch. My God. We got a special guest. We got the newest member of BIRDGANG Nation Sports Media, the one and only King.
What's going on, man? It's your boy, the King.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Well, no problem. Let's introduce our co-host, one half of Birds of the Line, the fourth member of the show, one Trey Rizzock.
Trey. Yes, sir. I mean,
yeah, what happened to his nickname, Cool Cat? You used to do the nickname. I liked it.
What Trey Rizzock? I said Rizzock.
No, you had the ODR, OTR, whatever.
OTR, I'm sorry. I'm all confused today. OTR, one Trey Rock. My bad. I'm all confused today.
Let's get it.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Exactly. The owner of the very network we're on, the man of 1,000 shows, BIRDGANG 31.
Salute to my guys. What's up?
Yep. Notion gang.
Hey, y'all already know how I'm feeling. Let's warm it up, though. Yes, sir. Hey, listen. You know what time it is. You know who you rocking with. It's your boy, Philly Notion. Hey, on the Birds of Broad Street. As you can see, I ain't alone up here suffering through misery because I'm up here with my brothers. So y'all already know the vibes. Hey, let's check this 4K. Hold up. Trash can check. Oh, yeah, we looking like a hot mess right now. But we still in there, gang. Hey, listen, if y'all new to this ride or my brother's channel, regardless win, lose, or draw, y'all gonna see us up here. Y'all know what to do. Go hit that subscribe because we still rocking with it. So, hey, gang, ain't no need to dance around today. I'm feeling miserable, yes. Hey, I had 24 hours now to let this sink in, and my mind still ain't changed. That was a garbage performance, and we're going to talk about it today. Salute to the gang. I see my guy Ethan throwing the trash cans in the chat. Yes, sir. Warm it up. Let's get it.
We're going to talk about this game. We're going to talk about the Jets. We're going to talk about the news about our quarterback. But the one question that I have is simply this. What the heck was that? What did we just see? What was that? What was that? Somebody in the chat, someone here on the Birds of Bar Street, tell me, what did I just see? That was odd. Oh my freaking God.
I think it's only right. Hey, King, you got to kick this one off, bruh. Let
Yeah,
us know when
please.
we see my guy, because I know what I saw, and I want to hear what you saw. We'll start it off with King.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. That was Jalen Hurts' poorest performance and putting the jersey on. On top of that, I wasn't necessarily wild about the play calling, and we just came unprepared, man. Like and the mistakes, bro. Like the fundamentals of the game, we was shooting ourselves in the foot all game. Like we're like, Nick Sirianni went from, paper, rock, scissors, studying on fundamentals, sprinkling seeds and watering plants, and to what are we doing here, man? I was bugged out, yo. I ain't gonna even front. I was bugged out. I was hot. Me and my pops talk every day after the game, and me and my pops we didn't even talk. That's how mad we was. I was like, I couldn't even do anything.
My God. It's like, what was that? What was My God.
That was awesome. That was awesome football I seen, man. That was awesome,
Okay,
man.
so he saw some awesome football.
Awesome, man.
Totally awesome, dude.
Wait. What awesome football? It ain't hard.
That was awesome, man. You see
Hey,
how
We
we pulled
look
back
like
at the
some
end, though?
ballers
Like,
out there, my guy.
What
I
you
missed
what
the
you
game.
got on it, Trey Rock? How'd you come out with the awesomeness to this
Yeah.
game? I need to hear it, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to
Let
hear
me
it.
know.
Yeah, there.
nah, man. I'm capping though. That was horrible, man. That was hard, bro. I didn't see. Even last year, we played a lot of bad football games, but I've never seen one as horrible as that, man. To start off with I'm gonna start off with the play calling. I ain't gonna go jump right into Hurts. I feel like the play calling was bad, but it wasn't as bad as the execution was. It was a lot of times Nick Sirianni didn't really mix the run and the pass. He'll go on a stretch where he threw the ball 4 straight times and then he'll run it 4. I'm like, bro, you gotta mix that in. That's horrible coaching right there. But a lot of the stuff that happened was bad execution. Bad throws, people dropping footballs, fumbles, missing blocking assignments. It was just a lot of bad football that got played yesterday, man. And the worst part about it is we still had a chance to win that football game at the end. Like, that's the worst. That's the part that hurt me the most. If we would have went up there and we would have got smoked, blew out or something, I would have been like, all right, okay. I could throw this one in the trash and move on, to next week. But it's just like we played horrible football for 3.5 quarters and still almost won that football game. And it's not even the defense. We can't even blame the defense this week. It was the offense. It was all offense. All offense. It was horrible.
San Francisco game all over again.
Exactly.
Honestly, and I'd like to know from y'all fellas, just real quick. Y'all let us know in the chat too. But what game was worse to watch? Was this one, worse than the Dallas game? Which one hits harder? They both division games, and we wet the bed on both. So I'd like to know from y'all real quick, which one hurts the most? Was this Giants game? This stung. I ain't even gonna lie. Or that Dallas game. Y'all let us know in the chats below. Hey, what you got on that, Cool Cat?
This game is absolutely perfect because I get the Cowboy game. I get that game. You can split with the Cowboys. We always do. But you own the Giants. You own the Giants. You got a penthouse in the hills of New York City. You own the New York Giants. What you should not be losing to no crybabies crying like a little baby. We didn't get the Virgin Smith. You guys didn't let us go in the playoffs. It's like you let crybabies win this game. And to top it all off, what really pissed me off I'm gonna get to a rant as soon as we make some grades. Trust me. What really pissed me off is that the fact that Jalen Hurts, after all of that, the bad play calling, the 3 interceptions, he's hurt. He's hurt. He might play against the Jets. He hurt. He got a little ankle injury. So this game, was I mad against the Cowboys? Absolutely. You should. Please. That's the one rival. But I'm pissed off to the core. The New York Giants is a team. One Trey Rock, answer no question. I'm about to go off. I am about to go off, man. I am about to go off. One Trey Rock.
Which one stung more, BIRDGANG? It sounds like Cool Cat feeling this one more.
This one stung way more, my guy.
I'm gonna have to say, like I said, if this game was kind of like how the Dallas game went, they both wouldn't have really pissed me off. But this one pissed me off way more, bro, because we had so many opportunities to put this game away. They couldn't move the football on us. We gave them good field position on 3 different occasions. And that was the 3 points, the three times they scored. Other than that, they couldn't really move the football past half field on us. So, I mean, this one pissed me off way more because we were supposed to dominate those dudes, man. We were supposed to dominate those dudes. It shouldn't even took that Jalen Reagor drop for us to be this hurt.
We're gonna get to him. We're gonna get to him. Trust me.
He shouldn't even got to that point, man. We supposed to go out there, wipe these dudes out, and get up out of there. But man, that's what happens. Sometimes when you're not a good team, you lose these kind of games, man.
Hey, what you got on that, King? Oh yeah, BIRDGANG, what you got on that?
Yeah,
I think this one hurts way more. You know, at least the Cowboys came and gave it to us. These guys didn't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't even good. Like, we beat ourselves completely in this game, I feel like. You know, 13 points, struggled to get that. 3 points by halftime. You know, we gave you the ball 3 times, and you couldn't even do nothing, you know? Those are the harder ones to really get over for me, man. You know, the fact that all that misery could have all been, you know, washed away with, you know, 2 catches or 2 missed catches by Reagor. You know, I know everybody's like, well, we had a lot of opportunities the rest of the game. Yeah, we did, but obviously the game didn't go that way. It came down to those 2, and that's what I'm putting the blame on. But we're going to definitely get to him.
What's up, JC? Eagles Talk. Salute to you, my guy. We'll have you on the show once again real soon, whenever you're free. King?
Yes, sir. What you got on that, King?
Man, I'm going to tell y'all something right now, man. No cap. Like, this one hurt the most because we had a chance. You know, and you know, okay, so it's Monday, right? So you always, when you know it's Sunday, you're drinking a little, you know, you got the little vibes going on. You watching your game, everything good, everybody got feeling the vibe, and then boom, you lose, right? And then you sleep on it, and then when you're sleeping, you're like, man, those things come to haunt you. So donkey of the day, there's 3 donkeys of the day for that game. Number 1 got to go to Jalen because I don't know what the hell you was doing throwing that a couple passes. You know what I'm saying? The first one wasn't on you. That should have been a PI on the Giants. Number two, Nate Herbig. Man, you don't get your ass up out of here with that, what you was doing. I don't know what. Bro, you cost us the game, B. Come on, B. You wildin'. 3, Jalen Reagor. My man got hands of bricks. You got hands of bricks, son. Son, when I see my man, this is when you know you got a scary cat on your team, right? This is when you know you got a scary cat on your team when he run a route and he looks up and he closes his eyes. You see him close his eyes, B? Son, I was hot, son. I was like, yo, son really closed his eyes. Like it was like Make-A-Wish Foundation. My son was like, yo, about to Make-A-Wish Foundation. Trying to catch this pass, B.
He was praying he caught that.
Yo, I don't know what was going on, B. Oh man, I was hot. I was so hot.
Hey, I feel y'all, fellas. I gotta agree with every last one of y'all. I really think this game stung more. Again, like everybody said, we had a chance in this game. Look, it wasn't like the Giants was doing anything, you know, extraordinary to beat us. They was pretty much trying to hand us the game, and they wanted it more. So they pretty much just took the game from us. The Dallas game, we honestly didn't have a chance. We was playing from behind the whole time. This game, it was like the Giants were trying to give it to us. This team blanked us at the half. That was embarrassing, gang. And for us to keep this team to only 3 points at the half, and we did nothing with that the entire game. Oh, yeah, this one hurts more. Again, this was a sorry team, in my opinion, entering this game. They were depleted. They didn't have their wide receivers. Look, their running back was halfway injured. We held their running back in check, but Daniel Jones pretty much did everything he needed to do besides turn the ball over, and we shot ourselves in the foot. So this game definitely hurts the most. Listen, I'm about to go ahead and air out some things because I got to get this off my chest.
Oh, we're going to air out a lot of things, but go ahead, Notion.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, this performance that we saw, I know my man gave like 3 lists of people. There's 3 people I'm holding fully responsible for this loss also. Jalen Hurts is the captain of this shit. I know we're going to dive into that performance here in a bit, but I got to put some blame on Nick Sirianni also because, again, this play calling, the start of the half, while we coming out pass heavy, like we a passing type of a team, that ain't it. We reverting back to the same stuff that made us lose the first place. So, again, I got to look at Nick Sirianni for some of that. Again, some of them play calls was sus, especially on the goal line. Why are we passing the ball on the 2-yard line on a first down? That makes no kind of sense. But again, look, Sirianni got to take blame in that also. Third, of course, y'all already know. Hey, Jalen Reagor is giving me some straight up Nelson Aguilar vibes that he needs to get ready to get up out of here. Because, again, this is a first-round draft pick, and we ain't getting nothing, no kind of production from this man. So, at this point, yeah, Jalen Reagor has to own that. I'm not going to put the game on Reagor like a lot of people are saying. I understand he has some drops, but at the same time, those are critical drops when we're counting on this man to be he was a high-targeted wide receiver, and he didn't do nothing. So those are my 3 things I'm looking at. I know we're going to dive into the Jalen business because, again, I got some things I got to air off on Jalen here in a minute also. But this was a pathetic performance, and this game hurt me more than the Dallas game. So that's where I'm at with it.
We're going to start with Jalen Reagor before we get out some grades because I got to get this out my chest. Because when your name is called, play. When your name is called, you're supposed to do what you got to do. The ball was right in your hands. I'm not blaming this all on you because Jalen Hurts and the coaching staff and this offense deserve the blame too. I get that. But catch the dang ball, you idiot! Catch the dang ball! It was it was right in your hands. It was right in your hands. I even told BIRDGANG 31 and one try this on Birds of the Line, which you can catch every day, every Sunday, or every Monday, or every Tuesday, or every Friday after game day. So please check it out for my brothers. Love you guys. But catch the dang ball! Catch the dang ball! Come on! You are a first round pick! Catch the dang ball! And I get what people are going to say. Jalen Hurts could have thrown it to Devontae Smith. I give you that. I will give you that. He could have thrown it to Goddard. He could have threw it to Balkan. He could have threw it to Devontae Smith. I get it. But he chose Reagor. Catch the dang ball! And Howie Roseman, oh, you're not out of this either. You ain't out of this either, Howie, because you drafted him. Have y'all seen Justin Jefferson lately? Oh, my God. It was a great.
The reminder.
Jefferson, and we got a guy that can't catch the goddamn ball. If y'all got anything to say before Reagor before we make our grade, go ahead.
I need to chime in on that real quick.
What don't you want me to say about Reagor? Really?
Go ahead, Notion.
Hey, no, I'm just saying. I mean, honestly, like you said, I mean, this man, look, we all know he's not a number 1 wide receiver. I don't know why we trying to even act or treat him like one. He's borderline a number 2 wide receiver, in my opinion. But that game, Jalen Hurts put a lot of trust in him. And one thing I'm going to tell you, after watching this game, and hey, look, I know we got 3 draft picks in this first round. I'm not going to be shocked at the Eagles looking at another wide receiver in the first round because At this point in time, the only people that Jalen Hurts trusts on that field is Devontae Smith and Quez Watkins. Every other receiver on our team.
And Goddard.
Okay, and Goddard, but he's a tight end. But I'm saying wide receivers. Oh, yeah,
Right.
there is no trust beyond those two. So, Rager, again, I don't even know why Jalen Hurts was honestly targeting this man. I would have stopped after, I think they went for him on like a 4th down and 2. Guess who the target was? Jalen Rager. Why are we targeting this man in crucial situations? Then on a 1st and 18, we want to throw a bomb to Jalen Rager in some kind in zone coverage. That's the sad thing, gang. The Giants didn't even do anything spectacular but sit in the zone the whole game and watch us throw ourselves into misery. Not once did we say, listen, we need to stop this Jalen Rager focus and start running this ball. I don't know why he was constantly targeted. But again, this man is getting paid like he was a number 1 draft pick, and he's trying to get number 1 type of wide receiver money, and I ain't seeing it. I'm tired of watching it. Again, I had high beliefs in Jalen Rager. I even bought the man's jersey just to put it out there. But at the same time, I'm not seeing nothing, and I'm ready to redraft another wide receiver. That is a shame, but that's where we at right now.
Yeah, JJ Arthega had a better game. JJ Arthega had a better game. Think about that. JJ Arthega-Whiteside had a better game.
But go ahead.
Think about it. He came clutch. He came through with he came out with 2 clutch catches. I don't understand it, bro. And then you know what kills me about Jalen Rager? He doesn't know how to sit in a zone. He doesn't know how to sit in a zone, B. You can look at a pocket, look at your spacing, look what's in front of you. Help your quarterback out. I don't get it. I don't get it. If you're going to be if you're trying to be a number 1 wide receiver, you need to have the fundamentals and the studies to see, like, hey, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to do. Help your quarterback. That's what wide receivers do. Look at the greats. Tim Brown.
Mike, the GOAT.
Billy
You
Mike.
know what I mean? Like, look at the greats, man. Tim Brown, Jerry Rice. Look at you know what I mean? Like, come on. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
One try.
Philly Mike on that 199 super chat. He said he's
Look at
still
us go.
sick, my guy. We all
Yes, it
sick out
does.
here.
Straight
Yep.
sick.
Exactly. Salute to Philly Mike. One try.
Still sick.
I feel like at this point, we didn't see all we needed to see from Jalen Rager.
MK Mitchell here, y'all.
We didn't see everything we needed to see from that dude, man. It's like, bro, you playing out of the slot. Most of the time, you going up against linebackers, safeties, and team's 3rd corner. So it's like, bro, you should be dogging these dudes. We picked you number 1. And to be honest, I was saying this since the draft. I was like, bro, I don't feel like since we drafted Jalen Rager, I was like, I watched him at TCU. Dude is not a number 1 wide receiver. I was saying that from the gun bust. We could have had CeeDee Lamb. We could have had Jefferson. We could have had one of those dudes that you know is going to hit the scene and make plays. But now we got a developmental project, and I don't see him developing at all. And I want to know where people keep talking about all this explosiveness and world-class speed. I don't see none of it. Dude look like he running in mud when I see him running. It's like, I don't know, bro. It's just like, it's another Howie pick, man. It's another Howie pick, and he gonna be here next year. I guarantee y'all that. He gonna be here next year because Howie's gonna try to justify his picks like he always do. That's why JJ Arthega-Whiteside's still on this roster. Because any other team would have been cut that dude or put him on the practice squad or something. But I mean that's the Howie way. But at the end of the day, bro, there's no way. Notion making that catch. Mitch making that catch.
Yeah.
Anybody on this panel. He didn't have to do nothing athletic. He probably had to jump a little bit, but that's a routine catch right there. I'm like, bro, it had me so puzzled, bro. I was like, yo, is this dude doing this on purpose? Like, I feel like at this point he's really on some jealous stuff. Like he's jealous of the Devontae Smiths and Quez Watkins. He's not making the plays when they there. He's not making them at all. We yet to see an explosive play from Jalen Rager since that Green Bay game when he ran the punt back. That was the last explosive play we saw from that dude. Now he catches a little screen pass.
Terrible with punts, kick returns to punt. He's terrible. He's terrible.
At this point, we need to
Right.
try to see if he could play cornerback or something.
Exactly.
Corners can't catch. I mean, he gonna have to
And
switch
real quick though,
positions.
because it's like with Rager, it's consistency too. We saw him he made a catch this game. He put us on the 2-yard line. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he didn't make a catch out there. But it's like when you count on him, when the game is on the line, we need something. I don't even know why we looking his way, honestly. But when it don't matter, when we need to throw something out there, we saw this man go up there and snag a catch. I've seen it, but I don't know where the consistency is for him. And I'm seeing Nelson Aguilar all over again. I know a lot of people say this is disrespectful to Aguilar. At least he's making a career right now. I get it.
2.0.
Yeah, man. And then to top it all off, it's only 2 drops.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
It's only 2
Why
drops.
he even
Really,
coming to
my
press
guy?
conference saying that?
That's what your press conference is only 2 drops. I was starting to feel a little sympathetic for you until I heard that. But then it's like, come on. You ain't did nothing all year long. You are a #1 draft pick that want to be the man, and you can't come up with it. But I've been saying that about all of our receivers. Me and One Trey talked about it yesterday on the show. None of these guys since Macklin and Jackson have all been consistent catchers. Like none of them. We've had no consistent catching receivers. Like Rager dropped early in the season. There's Devontae Smith dropping them. We seen Dallas Goedert dropped it. But I'm not taking no slack off him. Jalen Hurts trucks to them 2 times, not once, but 2 times to end the game. Those were perfectly thrown balls, and he dropped both of them. So you can't get all the heat, my guy.
Exactly. Mitch, what your thoughts on Rager?
Here's my thing about Rager. Why throw to him? Devontae Smith was wide open. Like, I'm going to keep on saying this. And after the press conference yesterday, after the game at the press conference for Nick Sirianni, he said that he loved the fact that Devontae Smith demanded the ball. It's actually my video today. I'm uploading it right now. So I'm like, give him the ball. He's demanding it. He wants it in crunch time. It's just one play, 1 or 2 plays. I forget. Just if he catches it, great. He was wide open. If he doesn't, well, we sit at the bed. But it's just like, man, I don't know. Just wrong person to throw to.
Hey, I can't really say wrong person. He's a #1 pick.
I mean, you throw it to
the wrong
him because
person
he
to throw
open
to
though.
Rager.
And if he's
was
open,
open.
you're supposed to throw the ball to the open receiver.
You throw it to him
At
because
the
he
same
open.
time, I get that Rager had these terrible drops. Again, I think he's got a confidence issue at this point. But I cannot shake the fact I'm kind of with Ice Cold Will on this. Hey, salute to my guy in the chat. We should have run the ball. Straight up. I mean, Jalen Rager had already given Jalen Hurts several reasons why he don't need to be thrown in his way. Again, he dropped the dime in the bucket in the end zone. He looked back for him again on a 4th down and 2, like that was going to do something. He failed on that attempt. Then he tried to throw to this man in double coverage, got that picked off like Rager about to climb the ladder. And then he's going to trust this man on the last play to just throw a Hail Mary. Now, I gotta dispute that with you real quick, MK, because I see what you're saying, and I know a lot of people in our fan base are saying Devontae Smith was wide open on that last play. I'm not going to say he was wide open. He flashed open. There was a brief moment that he threw his arm out, and if Jalen would have threw some kind of a laser dot, it might have got there. But I'm not mad at Jalen for taking that last risk on Rager, who was also wide open, and Rager needs to bring that in, plain and simple. But the whole notion of this, Devontae Smith was wide open. There were no wide receivers around him. I can't give that because there was somebody trailing him, and it would have been a pretty tight throw. But again,
and there was a safety over the top.
Yeah, as a safety lurking over there. Yeah.
Yeah,
he was lurking.
On the left corner.
But as a quarterback, you need to have the knowledge to say, okay, this team is playing zone this whole game. Hey, I'm calling an audible at the line. We about to run this ball until they can stop something. So, again, I can't put this all on Rager. Beyond, I know he can't be trusted, but Jalen Hurts found that out several times in this game, and he still went to this man. So, I got to look at Jalen, too. We should have been audible to run the ball more, especially when they only rushing 4. So, again, I'm sick
like
with
one Trey even said, though,
with the whole offense, how we ran it.
But like one Trey even said, if you're open, you're gonna throw him the ball. That's neither one of those plays were bad reads. You know what I'm saying? He threw to who he should have threw the ball to.
Facts.
You can't even be mad at Jalen for that. And he threw a perfect ball. We always complain about his accuracy. Those were 2 dimes, my guy.
But hit my man right in the face, man.
Balls to him. And he dropped both. You know,
Now
people wish to have 2, passes thrown to him at the end of the game to be the hero of the game, man. You can watch Sports Center and see 100 different passes this weekend of people making plays, but we don't have those receivers out there that do it. Or at least Rager's not that guy.
Now, for me, with Rager, I think it started off with, remember when he had that argument with the fan? I think it started since right then, he was going downhill, in my opinion, from that moment on.
I mean, you gotta be uphill to go down.
That's just what it is. He ain't a Philly wide receiver.
Exactly.
I know that.
Yeah.
It's like Carson Wentz, not mentally strong enough. You know what I'm saying?
You know why though? But we all know why though, right? Cool Cat. I'm not sure. I'm from Philly. Cool Cat. I mean, you're from Philly.
Yeah.
When you grow up here,
One trade went out from Philly too. King, hold on, King. One trade, me and King lived in Philly, and Grandma Zerk says, Cool Cat, one trade. You both in Philly, time to lead and Eagles march to the Eagles front office. Enough is enough. We wish we could, but both me and Trey could get arrested. But go ahead, King. Me and Trey could get arrested.
Right, but it's hard. It's different playing in Philadelphia. It's hard.
I say that all the time, bro.
You know what I mean?
Different.
Like it's hard. Like
it's tough, Robbie, or King. You and Rock know this better than anybody, especially me. It's tough, Robbie.
Sometimes it be too much. Cool Cat.
Name 5 players that we love in Philly. That we love. Name 5.
AI.
Okay.
Brian Dawkins.
You got to
Brian Westbrook. Shady.
Westbrook is a legend.
Vic.
What's the Ryan Howard?
Nick Foles.
Yeah,
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. Yeah. Outside the league, Nick.
You have to, and I hate, and I don't want, and I know other fan bases gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. I live on the West Coast now, and so when I go to games on the West Coast, and my wife is from the Bay, okay. When I go to the West Coast and I see, and they act like Jalen Rager. Oh, is this a drop pass? I'm like, man, you do that shit back. You do that one back in Philly. Yo, we gonna find you. We gonna beat you down. It's different, B. I'm sorry, it's just different. You gotta be built different to play in Philly. And if you don't like it, then get him out of here. As Ben Simmons,
That's what I was about to say. He was happening to Ben Simmons.
Oh my God.
Get him out of here. Put him in the bathroom. Get him out of here.
Put in the bathroom, that guy. Shout out to Gail, man. Put in the bathroom. Shout out to Gail, man. Let's give out some grades. I know, Mitch, you got the NBA coming up, so we already did our grades. We gave some people some keys. Pause.
We're not doing this again.
I'm sorry. I had to tell them what we did on the Cool Cat Mitch. We said that multiple times, and you might be hearing some of that today. Yeah. So I'm giving Jalen Hurts the letter after C. But I'm not making Mitch laugh. 3 interceptions is not exact. See, I'm not saying it, Mitch. I'm not saying it. But y'all know where I'm going. Y'all know where I'm going.
I know where you're going with this. But
3 interceptions is not good. You not throwing it to your playmakers outside of that stupid Rager is not good. I love Jalen Hurts more than anybody. I believe he is Philadelphia blue collar, working on the 500, busting that backside like Rocky, me, Kevin Hart, and Will Smith. But hey, when you perform bad, no, I can't accept that. I can't accept that. So the letter after C did not make me laugh. That's the grade I'm giving them. King, what grade would you give him? King?
Hello?
Oh, my
Maybe
bad.
Can't hear you.
I was
All
mute. My bad.
Oh,
My grade for Jalen.
I know, man. I know.
I'm a little hard.
I know.
I'm an F, man. I gotta give him an F.
Yeah, give him an F. Yeah, I'll do that too. Because I'm trying to give Mitch
Yeah,
I ain't trying to make him laugh, so give him an F.
Hey, y'all can call me Skip Bayless. Y'all can call me Skip Bayless for the Eagles, but you know, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying, B? Like the 3 and turnovers.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy. I just, you know what's crazy? That before the game, you know, I'm pretty sure Howie and everybody was talking, and then that news got out that they're saying that they think that Jalen was, he's about to be the franchise player for next year. They don't have to worry about it. 3 first-round picks next year. Da da da. And then you go and play like this. You go and play like this. Like, come on,
Exactly.
man. You got to do better. And Jalen helped Jalen. I don't even know how to say that. I felt like Spider-Man. Does Spider-Man meme? Like 2 Jalen's and Spider-Man?
Yep.
I don't know what to do.
Yep.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know.
And
Exactly.
look,
Nelson?
I'm gonna throw out my grade again. I ain't no sweetness coming with this, so I'm giving him a straight up F. I'm gonna give him an F plus though. I'm gonna give him an F plus, and the reason why.
Hold on.
Wait, what? Did I hear that right?
He getting a high F.
Nelson?
He getting a high F, like one of those 59s. You know what I'm saying? Like
They
maybe
keep the F plus.
Yeah, he getting an F plus. So I'm gonna give Jalen an F plus only because, I mean, again, he tried with this. Look, the game was terrible. 3 interceptions. That's gonna get you an automatic F. I don't even care if he would have won the game. He wouldn't have got a higher grade than a D minus probably from me. But at the same time, this man did show some will at the end and still gave our team a chance to try to do something at the very end. It was too little, too late. But at the same time, for that, I'm not going to give him an F minus or just a solid F. He got a little boost for at least sticking in the fight to make it an F plus. So, again, there's a lot of things I need to see from Jalen. Again, this whole staring receivers down, I'm not feeling that. I like to see him climb the pocket a little more, kind of manipulate the pocket some. It looked like he's only trusting his first and maybe second read. After that, he's gone out the pocket. The only thing that looks successful right now with Jalen is looks like he's a glorified running back at the quarterback position. I'm not feeling that right now. I need to see this man win games with his arm because that's what we need to be paying him for as a quarterback. And we ain't seen that all season, or at least I haven't yet. So, again, Jalen right now, he going to own this F plus after this game because I think this was what his career worst game. Oh, yeah, you going to own that one. But at the same time, listen, I'm not off the Jalen Hurts train, but I do acknowledge this man has a lot of areas he need to work on. So, again, F plus for this. This is the floor it looked like for Jalen. This was bad, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I saw a whole bunch of good this game because it was terrible. What was this man? 14 for 31, 129 yards. His passer rating was a 17.5. The Giants came into the game averaging more points a game than that. So that's disrespectful ratings, pathetic performance. Again, that's why I'm getting him. He getting the F plus today.
Yeah, he's getting an F plus for me too. Cause Mitch.
If F plus is really a thing,
it is.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. Like,
Sorry, when you're a bad grade. I'm sorry,
bro. The F plus is like if you put your name on the test and left everything else blank. So for
at least you tried. At least you tried. You know what I mean?
I'm going with an F. Like, I can't do F plus. That's just not me. I can't. That was just bad. But I've been seeing on Twitter that people are blaming Jalen Reagor more for this loss than Jalen Hurts. And I'm like, what? That's what I've been seeing on Twitter.
Because we have the opportunity at the end of the game. You have the opportunity at the game. You're going to, what's the most memorable play of that game?
Last play.
That's
all. The last play, but you can't Jalen Hurts receptions.
Like, but that was in the first half. We still went to halftime 3-0. You know? Like, I think
they should have gone for a field goal there.
Honestly. He could have been the eraser to all the Jalen Hurts problems.
Nick Sirianni on his grade.
Yes, we is. Try.
Bro, on some real, I feel like even if we would have won this game, Jalen still probably would have got an F from me, man. He played horrible. Like, we just gonna call a spade a spade. We could cry about the last Reagor play and all that, but he played horrible, bro. Like, it's like it ain't no sugarcoating that.
Nope.
The worst interception I saw was that 1-2 rigger when he tried to throw it down the sideline. I'm like, bro, the safety didn't even disguise what he was doing. He was sitting back there the whole time. You could tell they was playing too high, and he just lofted. I don't know what the hell was going on right there. But it seemed like more of this game, Jalen was trying to prove to people that he can win with his arm, and it didn't work. It's like he missed a lot of
You
throws,
ain't
a
ready for
lot of
that,
easy
right? You
throws
ain't
he
ready
could have
for
made.
that.
Yeah, like you don't got to prove that to us, Jalen. We know you're not a polished passer at this point. Play your game. I mean, even if you don't see what you want to see, take off, use your legs. Stop being so hesitant. It was just like like I said, this was his worst game of the season, man. And I hope I never see another game like this from Jalen Hurts. I'm had to give him an F though.
Yeah, it's
I'm
because of
still
that.
rocking with him, though. I'm still rocking with him,
Exactly.
man. It happens sometimes. You have
It
bad
still
games.
hurts. Yeah, it still hurts season. It's still the hurt business. Business is booming, but you got to work on that, man. And it's because of that that you got your ankle broke a little bit to the point where Gardner Minshew might play. You got to
How
work
good
on
is
your
though? He
accuracy,
can throw it
man.
over the mountains.
I
I'll
mean,
do
but
that.
at the same time, though, like again, like he needs to calm down, quit looking for this big play all the time. Like, I
Exactly.
mean, throughout the game, again, they were in a zone drop back coverage. It wasn't like they was, doing anything impressive on defense. It's okay to take check downs. It's okay to just run the ball up the gut for like 4 or 5 yards. We should have been taking what the defense had given us instead of trying to force it down the field, to try to prove some point that he got an arm. Look, that's going to come in time, once we establish the run first. I don't know why we want to come out every game trying to establish the pass like we're
Wait, Jeffrey Lurie.
So again, this is just a bad combination. If you go out there every week expecting the Jalen to just establish the pass game, I mean, you can't start it off with that. You got to convince teams that we're a running threat and then let it open up for Jalen. That's all I'm saying. And take the check downs and all that easy stuff when it's there for you.
Facts.
Hey, boys for life. We hold the L. We're holding the L. We're
I
holding the
got
L.
L too. You acting like y'all won.
Yeah, for real.
And
Hey,
welcome
Hey,
to
let's
the
be
L
honest,
Club,
though.
boys for life. And stop telling people that every time you come on my podcast, that you take over. My podcast. This ain't the Boys for Life Cowboy podcast. Birds of Wall Street with Cool Cat Connor, Bird Gang 31, One Trigger Trey Rock, and Notion Gang. Hello?
And he's still salty off that Thanksgiving L. Hey, that's all right, though. We joined them. So, okay. Y'all get y'all rocks off right now in Dallas. But y'all hopefully going to lose against the Saints this coming week. So, we keep
If
that
that
same
happens,
energy,
I said this before when I was on the show. If that happens, the Cowboys are not looking good after that. If they lose,
Well, they need all
Because
the,
you came on. Because you came on. Don't you got your own show? But by the way, every Saturday, 6 o'clock, Trolling with Boys for Life. There. I promote you. I promote you. All 6 o'clock on Bird Nation Sports Media. You're welcome. Bird Gang 31, by the way. What's your grade for Jalen Hurts? I'm sorry, I forgot all about you.
Listen, I'm not going to be as hard as you guys on Hurts. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving him a solid D. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at the game plan was garbage.
Here it goes.
Pause.
Okay, so the game plan was garbage. He did some good things with his legs. A couple, one of those big runs got called back because of a holding call or whatever. Think of the touchdown drops that were dropped by Rager and from Ward. So those would have made his numbers look a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like, he still put us, even though he had those mistakes, he still put us in good situations to win his football game today. And the other players around him didn't help him out by making a play. So I would give him a solid D. Pause. But yeah, man. I'm not gonna give it all. I'm not gonna say he told us so. It was his worst game ever, but at the same time, he does what he always do, and that's still keep us in position to win the football game.
Yeah. He been. You see how generous BIRDGANG be, man.
Yeah,
Let's clap it
BIRDGANG.
up for
He
him.
loves his quarterback.
We love you,
He loves his
BIRDGANG. We
quarterback.
love you, man.
Yeah,
He loves
he's a nice
himself some
guy.
Jalen
That's my
freaking Hurts.
quarterback.
You know that.
Okay?
Yeah, he's a nice
Nobody
guy.
can talk about my quarterback like that. My quarterback.
Nice guy.
Exactly.
Oh, you
Hopefully
nice
you have
guy
the same
31.
feeling for Uncle Rico on Sunday.
Thanks. Hey, listen, that's that. Again, I get it. Again, there were some things in there that gave you a little bit of, okay, you know, Jalen. And look, his running game, again, that's an intangible you can't teach the quarterback. So he has that naturally. But man, looking at this passing game, especially, this man has to get better with reading and just, you know, understanding zone coverages and things like that. I mean, when it's man-to-man coverage, oh yeah, go for the deep shot. Give your wide receiver an opportunity. But when you see them out there just sitting back, dropping back, you got to have the knowledge as a quarterback to change things up. Jalen Hurts is on this field. It ain't the coaches. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? He can make changes also, I believe. And as being a franchise quarterback, you got to start making those things and identifying. So, yeah,
I agree with all that too, but at the same time, Jalen hasn't even seen every coverage in the NFL yet. He's only played 16
and he got to
games.
develop a fact.
You got to let the boy see the stuff. You know, he got to learn it he learned some of this stuff every week. It was on the fly. He probably never even seen half of these coverages.
But they was playing basic coverages.
You don't practice
though,
against
BIRDGANG.
half of these coverages when you go out there. So it's like,
Bro,
I'm not,
they
like I said, I'm not totally
They
giving them.
stayed in cover 3 down there the whole game.
Yeah, but
That's all they
switched
played the
things
whole
up.
game was
The whole
cover
game.
3.
That's all they
switched
did.
things up.
I think they might have blitzed twice.
They blitzed on a few times. They brought a little bit of pressure, but again,
you know what I mean? So,
But they really was blitzing off the edge, so he couldn't get outside. They
Yeah.
weren't doing nothing special.
yeah, because they were trying.
Oh.
They basically were trying to. When I played football, we used to call it a cusp. You know, when you have a running quarterback, you build that cusp. You know, you're stationary, but you're building it to like a bridge. But like, you know what I mean? And you're trying to keep him in hold where if he goes, you know, if he goes left or right, we're gonna get him. That's the reason how they got that one sack. They created a cusp and then ran right in. You know what I mean? So, you know, and the thing is, and like, yo, Philly Ocean, when you just said, yo, that was a good point. When you said the you know, take the check down, he had Boston Scott wide open in the check down. He had Boston Scott wide open in the check down. I don't know. Maybe he didn't trust him. No, he just fumbled the ball. The previous, you know, possession that we had. But it's just like, bro, come on, man. You know, I don't even know how to say this without saying it like, you know, sound like, you know, forget about it. No, we good. We all.
For
win,
me,
right?
it just goes back to, it's easy to say what he could have did, but he did the right call anyway.
I got you.
Catch the ball.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say, though.
So these
did
fronts
do
go
the right
back.
call.
He should have did to that guy. He should have
Right.
did to that
For
guy.
sure, but
He
he
should have
didn't
given
do
to this person.
the right call. But
Like,
the
he
thing
went
is,
to the
though,
right guy. The guy.
but we went to regular. How many times did we go to regular and when we needed a first down and it didn't happen?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, and he did do it. That was all I was trying to prove my point. I was like, I don't know, you know what I mean, but he did. He made the right decision. But I think he should have went to Boston Scott in the check down to live another day.
I mean, we could say that, but we sit here acting like Jalen Reagor wasn't open. He was wide open.
Man,
right?
The dude was
He
open
catch
both
that thing and
times.
fall backwards. That's a touchdown.
but he
Like,
dropped every pass.
Another thing, though,
It don't
Louis,
matter. Like I understand it's Reagor, and y'all saying, oh, we shouldn't have trusted Reagor, but if you see a wide receiver open in that point of the game, you're gonna throw it to him. It could be your grandpa. Oh, I'm throwing it to him. He open. Like,
I'm gonna tell you
he
something right
open.
now.
He
though.
gotta make that catch. There's no like.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm pretty sure everybody on this panel is an athlete, an ex-athlete, right? You always have that one guy on your team. You like, I'm not giving him the ball. I'm about to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Jalen
what
Reagor,
JJ though.
Jalen Reagor was that guy, son. Like, yo, man. How many times man, especially in high school. Oh, nah, he ain't getting the ball because I already know he about to be boo-boo fool, dropping between his damn chest. He about to do the little Giants thing with stick with his chest and stick him. Nah, man, I'm taking his joke. And then you have a dominant, our rookie wide receiver, Devontae Smith, said, yo, give me the rock, B. Coach, give me the rock.
Yo, can we get Spike on Eagles? Can we get Spike?
They tried to scheme a play to get him open.
Yeah,
on that play
did,
when they threw it to Reagor, that was scheme for Devontae Smith to get open. but they covered it up good, and he went to the man that was wide open. You can't blame him for that. It's like at that moment, you're not thinking about, oh, that's Jalen Rager right there. You just see somebody open, and you just throw it.
No, like I said, he made the right decision. It was just, damn.
That's where I have the problems with Jalen. Like, this game was bad decision making, honestly. Like, even that throw to end it off at the half, like, we could have lived to at least kick a field goal game. So hold on a second, game.
Well,
that first pick, though, that was PI like a mother.
So
you know what I'm saying? That first pick was straight PI. Quest got held, pulled back, tugged on, you know, and that ref didn't call nothing on that. Jalen was throwing him open.
You still can't make that throw.
That last touchdown play, that should have been thrown out the end zone. We should have kicked the field goal at the half.
When that first interception, you still can't make that throw. You didn't see that dude open. It's like you just threw it to hope that you got the pass interference.
On the break, so you gotta throw it when the guy makes the break. And when he made that break, the guy pulled him and tugged him back. That's not his fault. The guy did that. He didn't know that.
He threw it after he
like we complain about Jalen
double coverage,
but not leaving. Huh?
If you watch the play, but Buddy held Quest before the break, and Jalen Hurts still threw the ball. It's like, bro, you ain't see that flag fly enough and take off or something or throw it out of bounds. Don't he forced it.
I don't know. I think sometimes we're a little bit too ticky-tack on that because like we want them to anticipate throws, but then we're holding balls too long, not anticipating those. Like which one do you want? Like I feel like on that play, I was a perfectly thrown ball if there was no PI.
Yep. Mitch, you got anything to add before you go to your basketball live stream?
Let's just hope the Sixers don't lose to the Magic. That's the
You better not lose to the
thing
Magic.
I got. That's the only thing I got.
You better not lose to the Magic.
Hold that L.
Yep. Go ahead, Mitch. I know you got a live stream in 6 minutes, so I'll catch you on Cool Cabinets Sunday.
Yeah, but just real quick here. I'm actually nervous for Sunday. I'm actually after what I just seen, I'm nervous.
We are.
They're on a 2-game winning streak right now. They're looking. Jets are doing. They don't have a quarterback right now, but they still know how to get the job done. I'm just saying.
Jets got solid defense too.
Yeah.
And Elijah Moore's heating it up as a receiver.
He started warming up.
I ain't sleeping on the Jets. If they come with it and we put out this same offensive performance, the Jets will hang in there and they'll figure out something. So yeah, we got to figure it out on offense. That was a disgusting offensive performance, and we can't shake around that.
Exactly. Okay. All right, Mitch. I know you gotta go, brother. So go ahead and we'll finish it off and stuff. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Salute to MK. Yep.
Thank you guys for having me on. I wish I could be on longer. You know, get back from work. Now I got the Sixers. You know, it is what it is.
Let's hope Ben Simmons don't screw us, man. Let's hope Ben Simmons don't screw us. I know. All right, Mitch.
He was practicing before the game last time.
I don't even want him.
Mitch, you got 5 minutes. Go ahead, bro.
I'm leaving before I ran. I'll catch you.
Get out of my colors.
I know.
Get him out of my colors.
Salute to my brother MK. Exactly, man. Let's talk about the playmakers. The playmakers get an F. Only some of them was open, and I'm talking about the running backs. I'll put them in. They all get Fs because, to be honest with you, you should have gave Devontae Smith the ball. He was open. Rager already addressed you ungrateful. I ain't trying to get monetized, son of a you know what. I ain't trying to get monetized, neither with my brothers. I'm not even going to address you because I already did. Goddard, where was you? Miles, I hope you're okay. Boston Scott, you're a giant killer. 2 hands on the ball. 2 hands on the ball.
Yo, that got reversed. He's a giant helper.
Exactly. He ain't no killer. You're a helper. So you all are getting that too only because of Rager and Boston, and I didn't see Goddard. No, King was great. Would you give all the playmakers?
Man, you know what? I'm at Miles Sanders, man. I'm my patience is growing real thin with him, yo.
Same, man.
Like I'm a Penn State fan, you know what I'm saying? Like just seeing how the way he played in college and then being a Barkley's shadow, I was like, yo, dude, son gonna be nice. Bull gonna be super, super nice. and it's just like he can't put it together. He just can't put it together, or he's either injured. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give him a C. You know, he did some. He had a little flash right after that run. He got hurt. Jalen Rager, Devontae Smith, I give him a B. He did his thing when he was cut. Dallas Goedert, though, and I want to talk about a little about his extension. His extension is for the future. It's for the future, and he's the future of the tight ends for the Philadelphia Eagles. His blocking, he's dope. Got to give it to him. The boy can block. He can block. He can block his tail off. But catching and dropping the ball and getting open, I did realize when I was watching a little bit of tape of 22, he did get doubled a lot. So if people were like, "Yo, why was he absent?" He got doubled a lot. So I just want to put that out there. I did see a little bit of that. I also, it's so this game was so frustrating. This game was so frustrating, man.
Yeah. Try.
I mean, I don't even really know what to say because I ain't see too much out of new playmakers in that game. I saw Boston Scott and Miles rip off a couple runs, but I mean, I saw Jalen rip off a couple runs, but it's like this was going to be the thing with us moving forward. If we do start making a little bit of noise, when we start playing like some top contenders, they're not going to be having that running all over them thing, man. You're going to be forced to make Jalen throw the football. He got to get better in that aspect, man. He got to. Even if it's not this year, later on down the line, he's going to have to get better at passing the football. But, I mean, like you said, I watched the replay, the highlights and stuff. Dallas Goedert and Smith was double down there the whole game. I mean, they forced us to use other weapons. I mean, Quez caught the ball when it came to him. Rager caught a couple, dropped a couple bad passes. Other than so, I'm gonna give our playmakers a C-. I'm gonna give them a C-, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a C-.
No, shouldn't I see you shaking your head? Yeah, I know you got something different. I see you shaking your head. Where's the reposter? Where's the reposter?
Listen. The only reason why they getting something.
I got one thing to say to Trey. Trey, you know damn well you wanted to say the D, son. You know you wanted to say you wanted to get the D. He gonna come back. I didn't want to say pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. So I just said C-.
Facts. Hey, look, I'm gonna agree with Trey Rock. I'm gonna go with the C- just for the overall group. I can't overlook again. Listen, I know it was late when we got it started, but this team rushing wise, we put up a total of 200 plus rushing yards. So again, that is a formula that this Eagle team is successful with. Why we don't start off with that baffles me. But again, I'm going to go and give the whole solid group. I'm going to give them a C-. The only reason why a lot of that, of course, is getting weighted down is because, honestly, I'd probably give Jalen Rager. He'd probably get the solid F. He forget the D. He getting the F. You know what I'm saying?
Get an F-.
He getting the F-. I'm not going to give him the F- just because he did. He gave us a catch that at least put us in the end zone on only one time we did. So I'm going to give Rager the F. He's getting the F, but that weighs the whole group down because, again, none of our wide receivers did anything. Our whole wide receiver group was doubled up. Again, they did nothing but sit in the zone coverage the whole time waiting for the pass. So, again, I give some credit to the running backs, even though I got to piggyback off what King said because I'm starting to get impatient myself. But Miles Sanders, it's looking like we might as well go ahead and trade this man because our offense, for whatever reason, seems like it's a different style of a run game when we have Miles Sanders. I don't know if he does too much dancing. Again, I know he's talented. And once he hits a hole and breaks, that man is gone. But Jordan Howard, we saw the impact of him not being in that game. And that affected our north and south running. So right now, it look like in this kind of an offensive scheme, Miles Sanders looks expendable. So I ain't going to be shocked if we looking at trade partners because we ain't even using this man. We ain't used him for years, but I'm getting impatient with Miles Sanders. And again, he's supposed to be our number one running back, leading back. We only giving him the ball like 9 times. He only putting up mediocre numbers. So at this point, look, I'm like, sign Jordan Howard. Sign somebody downhill with the run. We might as well keep Boston Scott. He looked decent beyond the fumble. So, again, I got to salute the running back group. But I feel you, King. That Miles Sanders business right now, I'm getting a little antsy, and I don't know what to do with it. But they need to figure something out.
BIRDGANG.
I'm going to go with
F minus.
I told you Rager get an F minus. I don't
Of
care
course.
about that one catch. Keep it. Keep it, my guy. You messed up your dream to be an Eagle legendary receiver. You had it right there in your hand. But we're not going to just talk about Rager. Let's talk about everybody else. Everybody's been double teamed. The drops, too many drops from our receivers. I'm done seeing that. The running backs did decent until Boston fumbled and gave him the ball back. I didn't like that. And Miles Sanders got hurt. So that's what Miles Sanders seems to be doing these days, is just getting hurt over and over again. So I'm going to give the group as a whole, I guess I go ahead and give it what y'all gave him, a C minus. You know what I'm saying? Give him a C minus. You know?
I'll give him a C too.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll give our playmakers a C too. It's just I want Rager out of the team because, to be honest with you, JJ, I think, Whiteside is having more good plays than him. And that's weird. That is weird. And Miles Sanders, I love Booby. But Jordan Howard, ever since Jordan Howard came on the field, he's been helping out our offense a whole lot more than you is. And that's weird. That is weird. Yeah, so I'm not feeling Miles Sanders either, to be honest with you. So what
They're
grade
all
would
young,
you put?
man. They're just all a bunch of young cats. You know?
But we ain't even using him, though. That's the thing. This man's only getting like 9 carries a game. What are we doing with this man? Like, and when he is playing, he's injured, or he's, you know what I'm saying, available, or what is it? Availability is the big, or y'all know
the best ability is your
the best ability is availability, and he's been missing games. And also, when he's out there, it looks like a different type of a run offense, and it's borderline hurting his team. So I'm just like, we need to figure out what to do with him. If we're gonna trade Miles Sanders, we need to go and get some value for him for sure. But at the same time, if we ain't using this man, why is he on this team? Just, you know, taking up a roster spot at this point. So yeah, I'm not happy with it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm not happy with how we using Miles Sanders, and I feel like it's in his best interest and our best interest as an Eagles organization if we figure out something, because it ain't. What are we doing with Miles?
I feel like
things will get better when Howard gets back.
The only reason we used him like that this week is because he got hurt. It's like, I feel like he would have got the football more this week if he didn't get injured.
Yeah.
He like rolled his ankle up. They gave him a couple carries after that. He couldn't really work. But like I said, he really piling up these injuries, man. It's like, and it don't be on like contact injuries. It'd be like he always rolling his ankle. Maybe you need a better guy taping him or something. I don't know what the hell it is. Every time he busts off a big run, he end up injured.
I think he's gonna do a lot better.
Like, if you want to give opportunity to somebody else, though, like, you know, today I think they said something on the conference was saying, I guess Sirianni was like, I was thinking about benching Jalen. Okay, bench him, because I think that's what he needs. And then let's pull some other young bulls up. Jonathan Hightower, pull him up. See what he can do.
John Hightower.
Do something. We need you need something. There has to be accountability somewhere. If you're gonna be that coach, they say I'm a hard ass. Oh, I used to be a wide receiver. Blah blah blah. You know, what does he say when you get out? Because when you come out of your breaks, you coming out of your release. Your release. He wants you to cross him up like he's Allen Iverson. Jalen does none of that, bro. Like, and what Trey said, like, where's the speed at? Seth Joyner even said, he's like, I never see it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let's talk
speed from Rager.
Exactly. What we're going to talk about Nick Sirianni, because the whole offense, we already addressed it. Please, I'm not even going to talk about the whole offense because y'all. Nick Sirianni, remember this: we took you out of the doghouse. We can always put your little butt back in because that was the worst play call I ever see. F. I want to give you the other letter, but you bad play calling, man. It's like I ain't got no words for Nick Sirianni. I really don't. Notion, help me out. What grade would you give Nick Sirianni? Because I ain't got no words for him this time. I really don't.
Hey, look, I'm gonna give Sirianni. I'm giving him a D minus. The only reason why it's not an F is because we did in the third. When it was late. I mean, we actually started running the ball a little more and using that run game. So, just the way we came out, I did not like this offensive coordinator or the way we was calling plays. Period. Again, we came out extra pass heavy. We are not a passing defined team. We need to establish our run first, and then once that's believable, then we can use the pass. So I think I got lost in this one. Again, we took the L in the fashion that we took. This team, the Giants team, tried to hand us the game, and we didn't do nothing, really to help ourselves in this game. So I'm giving Sirianni a D minus just for, again, we shouldn't be coming out at the halves, with the play calls being heavy pass. Again, I thought it was kind of disrespectful when we on the goal line on the 2-yard line, and we're one of the best running teams in the National Football League, and we decide to pass on first down. That's ridiculous. I'm looking at the coach on that. And again, 4th and 2, you mean to tell me the best play we could have came up with was some kind of a Jalen Reagor slant or whatever that was? That was the number one option on that. So again, some of this stuff, I'm looking at the play caller, who's running these plays. Nick Sirianni had a big hand in that. Again, we didn't start the run until late. So, yeah, he's going to own a D minus for me today.
Yep. Before we pass it to Trey, let me let everybody know if y'all want to answer some questions before we head to the defense side of the ball. Please do. Y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button for all of our channels, for the Trey, Notion Game, BIRDGANG 31 King, myself. Please subscribe to the Birds of Broad Street channel. Mr. BIRDGANG will give us the link, the better half of BIRDGANG 31. Do what Notion always says. Hit that subscribe. Please.
Yes, sir.
It surely help us out. So, Trey, what grade would you give Nick Sirianni?
I gotta go with Notion, man. He get a D minus from me. We kind of saw Nick Sirianni's old colors pop back up in this game. I don't understand why. Like, we really been dominating teams on the ground the past 3 weeks, and you try to switch it up, and it ain't like the Giants don't got a good secondary. It's like, they struggle in the run game. Why not run the football on them?
The cornerback was even hurt.
Yeah, but still though, it's like, don't. If they start stopping it, yeah, but stick to what you know. Stick to what you're good at. I feel like he tried to get back on track, like Notion said in the second half, but at that point, it was like, we supposed to be up on these dudes. We supposed to be running this football to kill clock at this point. Not to get back in the football game. So, yeah, Nick Sirianni put his foot in his mouth this game, man. He going to own that D minus.
Yep. King?
Man, I ain't going with a D. I'm going with an F. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. I know I'm being hard butt over here. Nick, stop getting cute at the goal line, B. I'm gonna need you to stop doing it, man.
Yeah.
Stop getting cute, man. That's just, it's crazy to me. This is the second time we've lost a game due to his getting cute at the goal line. We lost that Niner game. We should have won that Niner game. We should have won that game. This game, we should have won it. We left points on the field. You don't come on, man. That's crazy to me. And then you go and get Greg Ward. Son, I didn't even know my man was still on the team, son.
Hey, why is he a red zone target?
Right. He's dropped every red zone target in his joint. The only joint he ever caught was in Dallas. Remember he caught that crazy one in Dallas? He only got one touchdown. Why would you even put him in that position, man? It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, I hate how they keep putting these bench warmers in the most crucial part of the field. Yeah. When it's goal or red zone, 1st and 10 from the goal, none of these guys need to be on the field. J-Jaw need to be on the bench. Ward needs to be on the bench. Anybody that has not been playing the whole game can stay on that bench, man. Like, you let these guys get reps when you're going 20-20. Until then, man, you got to keep all your ballers in. You know, that should have been Devontae Smith running that route, or Quez, or Rager, or Goddard. You know what I'm saying? One of those, or even Kenny Gainwell. I don't even care. Kenny could have ran that route. You know what I'm saying? But when you putting all these guys that don't get that PT in on the red zone, it really kills me. It irks the heck out of me.
Yeah. And like you have all these, you know, you have young skill positions, but you don't put them in the correct spots. You just don't put them at the correct spots. Like, it's insane to me. Like, for instance, okay, let's go with a pony. Cool. Well, let's run some motion and get Gainwell in the slot position. Or let's do something at the norm where defenses are like, oh, they about to catch us off guard, and run the ball, like something. The Giants defense wasn't even running stunts. I don't know if y'all seen it. Come on. Man, like, yo, son, I was just baffled, man. I was like, yo, is it me? Am I drinking too much Jack and Henny? I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Nah, this is really happening, bro.
No, yeah, that was really happening, bro. It was really happening. It was so simple. The Giants, what the Giants did was so simple, but it was effective, bro. It was like,
yeah, it was. But you don't play to their
he needs to go to a new part of his playbook, my guy. Like, we gotta get off the first 2 pages. You know, you got this big playbook. Use some of the ones in the back. You know what I'm saying? Use other plays. You're still stuck on your same plays, my guy. Same 2 formations: shotgun, under center, single back. That's it. That's all we do, man. Over and over and over again. You know, there's plenty of other formations. There's plenty of other pass plays. There's plenty of other run plays. You know, you can mix it up a whole lot like every other team in the league right now, my guy. But you consistently do the same things over and over again, and it irks me. And run the ball on a 3rd and 2 or 4th and 2 or anything in 2 again. I mean, pass the ball on a 3rd and 2 or 4th and 2. Anything 2 or shorter again, man, you need to be fired. I'm tired of seeing it, man. We can add up all the times you done did it, and it's been more passes than runs, and that should not exist. When you got 2 yards, it should always be a run. Always.
Bro, they passing football. They passing football on 3rd and 4th down. I'm like, if you're gonna go for it on 4th down, at least run it on 3rd. Then you get a little shorter yardage. You could quarterback sneak at anything now. But they threw the football 2 straight, and the last one was a slant to Jalen Rager. I'm like, come on, man. Like, yo, listen. Y'all wasn't even trying to get Smith and them involved. It ain't look like none of the play calling was trying to get your playmakers involved. Goddard only had 1 target yesterday, and he dropped it.
And think about that. If you're tight end that you just signed $60 million, right? Got them 60 M's, and you don't scheme him out to get open because he gets yacked after the catch. Like, you gotta be like, damn, does he even know how to function at offense?
Exactly.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the real question. He does get
crazy.
locked on to certain people, and it's like when he locked on that one person, it's like the next 10 to 15 plays go to that person. That's it. It's like it's not mixed around. It's not varied around. It's like always, okay, well, he caught the ball, so I'm going to go back to him again and go back to him again, go back to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. You got to mix everything up. You know, I know the numbers look like he was balanced. Like I think Trey told me yesterday, we were at 16 and 16 or something like that, where it was really balanced.
I think it was like 25 and 30 something.
Yeah, something like that. But it's just like the times that made it look so unbalanced, you know? Like the whole situational football calling is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Horrible. You know?
Yeah, facts, bro. Like this, our coach has a problem with, you know, adjusting to what the opposing defense is doing. If you see this team in a zone coverage the whole game, why are we not trying to attack and run up the middle or do something to get them out of that zone coverage? So these are things, again, this is common coaching stuff. Like y'all mentioned, Nick Sirianni's situational play calling has been atrocious, especially in the red zone. So I don't know what's going to, you know, wake that up again. I give him the pass. He is a learning, you know, coach, and we got a developing, learning quarterback. So things are going to get a little ugly and a little messy. I get that. But at the same time, some of this stuff is just competency as a head coach. You see this team playing this soft zone coverage only rushing for their D-line. Oh, let's change things up and stop being so pass happy. Let's go and, try to hand the ball off a few times up the gut. Let's stop with this sideline to sideline business, throwing these weak screens out here when all they doing is just dropping back ready for it. So, again, this a lot. I look at the coaching on this also. Again, hey, it took him a minute, but he finally, found out, or the bell woke up towards the fourth quarter where it was like, okay, we need to run the ball now. Of course, right on time, Boston Scott, when he's getting in his groove, fumbles the ball, because that's what we do as Eagles. Once it starts looking good, we out of there. So a lot of this, again, is competency as a coach. You got to know how to make adjustments, especially when the defense is showing you the same look all game. Start making adjustments, Nick Sirianni. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. BIRDGANG, what grade would you give Nick Sirianni? I forgot to ask you.
What you say?
What grade would you give Nick?
I told you, F+.
All right.
You
Yep.
only get the plus because he started to run on the ball at the end. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can give you props for. That was a horrible game plan, my guy.
Yep.
Horrible.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't want to see no more of those. Run the ball, man. Just run the ball right now. That's all I want you to do. Stop trying to get cute all the time, man. You're not good enough. You don't have enough clout. Whatever you want to say, you're not there yet, my guy. Stop trying to impose your will, your plays on these guys, and just stick to the basics. Run the ball and get your pass plays when you need to get them.
Right. But, like, you think about it, though. Like, you got, is it Steichen, and then you got Sirianni, right? Like, are you guys scripting these? Like, so I get it. The first 15, 20 is script. Do they just go, oh, we're down by 3? Abort mission. We're going to
throw the whole playbook out.
It's like
The game got confused. It was,
Yep, trying to pull out the pass catalog. Yep.
Do y'all feel like it's that, or do you feel like, I mean, like y'all said, we all play football, man.
Right.
We all had head coaches. We all knew how coaches felt about people. Do you feel like Sirianni feel like his playbook is limited because of his quarterback?
I think so.
no, I just think he's just not experienced enough coach to understand
Yeah,
it.
we can say that. We can say that, but it could be the other hand too. You get me? His playbook probably limited because of his quarterback. You never know.
No.
Nah, forget. I ain't buying that.
I don't know if I give him that
Especially
one.
you being a new first head time coach in the National Football League, and you talking about I'm only going to give a limited playbook. Nah, brother, you need to put the whole playbook together as a first-time NFL coach. We need to see at least, what your concepts are and all of that. So, yeah, I'm not buying this whole – but I can't buy that one, bro.
But I don't
you
think
pass
they
the ball
believe
on
it. I don't
third
think
and
they
twos.
believe
That's
in Jalen of what he can do. I don't believe they can't. They do. They figured him. Think about it. Okay. So I have a lot of intel of the Eagles, and that Cowboys game. You know the reason why they didn't run the ball? They wanted to see what Jalen can do. They said, let's see if Jalen can throw the ball 40 times and see what he can do. Think about it. Think about it now. But think about it. So look at it now. So we went from Atlanta, right? Just win the game. We just got to do what we got to do. We're going to run the ball. Yep. We're going to throw. We did our thing. And it was, the Eagles are on fire. Then you go into, was it the Cowboys? We got ran over. Throw. The next game, it was like, we don't even know what we're doing at this point. You don't know if he's limited. You don't know. And then you found out what you can do, and you still try to get cute with certain things. So I think, Trey, you're right. I think sometimes it's like, I think it's a little bit of both. I think we can do this, but I don't know if we can do this because we don't have this and this. Because you think about it, we only have 2 pass catchers. That's Devontae Smith.
The only reason I don't think it is that because you see him make the stupid play. I just think that's his confidence thing. He really believes that he can pass the ball on anybody. Like, as the head coach, that was his game plan coming into the season. That's what he really wanted to impose as him being the head coach, because in those situations where it is 3rd and 2, you see him get too cute with these pass plays. You know what I'm saying? That puts more pressure on your quarterback than just handing off the ball.
You got to realize something. Jalen was only passing to the right side of the football on the football field. He only passes the right side of the football field. He can't throw across his body. He can't run, set his feet, make sure his hips are straight, and fire it. He can't do that. He's done.
But he's done it.
Remember, he's
Every
done it a
pass,
couple times.
anybody
But
want to
the
say
times that we
Jalen's
need him
an
to do it, he has
agency.
not done it. He has
Yes.
not done it.
He's hit Goddard on the left side plenty of times. Running to
But
his
the
left,
plays,
setting up,
I'm
getting
telling
Goddard
you,
on the out.
the Charger game, that Charger game, he could have done that, but he didn't do that. I'm telling you, he only scans on one side of the field. He is progressing. He is getting progressive, and everybody's agreeing with me. When I look at it, I'm like, wow. I was at the Niner game. I was at the Chiefs game. And
I was at the Niners game, you and me. Remember the fourth down?
Yeah. We talked. He scans on the right side of the field. He always does that. He scans on the right side of the field, and I'm like, damn. Like, how can you do that in the NFL? But he's progressing. I get it. He's progressing. But the running the football is going to open it up, and that's what I think Nick is starting to get it. Once you start running that football up, and look at it, they went from RPO to zone read. So it's changing some things up where my big people are going to beat your little people up. It's Chip Kelly. And if everybody does not see that, this is a Chip Kelly offense.
That's what it's looking like.
See, that's not even logical. I don't put that on Jalen Hurts. Running the ball first makes it better for every single quarterback in the league, period. There's not a team out there that don't run the ball first and set up their pass. He's learned that as a coach,
have to do
period.
This
That's
You're
what he
gonna
needs to do as being a head coach to get some of these offensive passes that he wants to happen. He's going to have to run the ball first. That's what I think he's realizing. But I don't think coming into the season he wanted to do it at all. I don't even think that was like part of his plan.
Even when they giving Jalen options to do the short game, he always looking for the big play. That's not Nick Sirianni.
Yeah,
that's not Nick Sirianni, bro. Because it'd be a lot of plays. Your receiver sitting in the middle, Jalen to go up top for no reason. No reason at all. Stare the receiver down and go up top. That's bad quarterback play. So, I mean, it's 50-50, though. You got to run the football. You see, we've been winning games by running the football, but he got to make better decisions, too, when you pass the football.
Second and rushing.
But Trey, think about it. So each game, and no quarterback is perfect. And I'm not saying that we need a perfect quarterback because that's neither there and there. You know what I'm saying?
You hear everybody after this game, King. Oh, we need to draft a quarterback. Let's get Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers. Like any of them going to do something.
Russell Wilson? Have you seen Russell
Wilson? Russell Wilson been struggling all season.
Come on, son. I mean, have you seen Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers, he had COVID toe. I don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him, King. Did I try?
Think about it, though. Think about it. Why is Aaron Rodgers so great? You know why he is so great? It's because he sat behind Brett Favre. He had time to get his stuff together and progress and to read a defense. Then on top of that, he has one of the dopest wide receivers on his team named by Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
which should be an Eagle. We drafted Jordan Matthews. He turned into a tight end for the 49ers, huh? See, it makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Hey, I think you got straight valid points, fellas, because again, a lot of this stuff, we're gonna have to watch and continue to see. This verdict ain't gonna be out on Jalen Hurts. He does have certain areas he has to, improve with. A lot of that is his reading ability and things like that, like going through his progressions. But at the same time, you got to have some kind of a head coach with some sense to, try to help that quarterback out. Try to slow things down for your quarterback. And honestly, I mean, yeah, we've seen it.
Try some new plays.
But it ain't consistent. So, yeah, that's my biggest thing is I want to see Jalen Hurts. He's going to continue developing. I'm not going to sit here and say that, we know his arm strength or his arm accuracy right now. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it needs some improvements, especially with the way he reads things and goes through his progression. But I'm curious to know who is developing this man. Who is behind the scenes, because, again, this stuff should be automatic. I'm hearing Jalen Hurts talking about he's going to the Manning's house, talking with Peyton Manning, things like that. You need to be picking their ear to figure out how to properly read a field. So whoever's kind of behind the scenes right now with Hurts, again, yeah, his running game looks like it's A1, but that passing game and reading and understanding you can take check downs, you ain't got to be the hero all the time. Somebody needs to be helping him develop that.
But then it's
Exactly.
not even 100% that bad either, guys. Because think of all the drops. If you add up all the drops that they done had, all the touchdowns that were dropped, all the touchdowns that were called back, this guy's stats looking even great. It's looking great, like one of the top quarterbacks in the league right now, and we're still saying he has to develop. So it's still
But it's
like
not one. It's not even the
so
stat
it's not
thing,
all
though.
bad in terms of like it
No,
would look
I-
a lot better if people made plays.
But Bergen, I don't
I
think
mean-
they're saying that. I think
And
they're
he
just
does
saying
need to be,
basically-
like Marion said, he does need to be on the center more and stop just doing shotgun plays, man. Like
No,
you gotta
but I
have things
think-
to help set up these plays. If you got a long pass route, if you got a route combination that takes a couple seconds, but you starting them out in shotgun, that's not putting them in a good position from the jump. You need that drop back. You know, that's the time it's getting worked through. So by the time he sets up to his thing,
I mean, if you
now
watch,
he's there,
but,
boom, he can hit his first, go
but
to
if
his
you watch him
progressions
at
from there.
Oklahoma,
Hey,
bro,
that's
Like I'm not saying it's
you
Jalen's
actually
perfect.
you watch
I'm
him
just
at
saying like there's a
Oklahoma,
lot of things
it's less
that
than a
not
handful
helping
of
him look
times he
good.
was under center. You hear me? It's less than a handful of times he was under center. So we can't use that as an excuse. Like now he just a better under the center corner when he made his rocks off playing out of the shotgun. So I mean, like I don't know what to really say, man. I know he's going to develop over time with more game experience and stuff like that. But as of right now, bro, he's looking like no shit. He's looking like a glorified running back. It's like you can't make routine throws. You're not reading the field well. It's just, I mean, you just the strongest your strongest strength is your legs. It ain't nothing
But
wrong
he's a
with that. You
dual
gonna get by
threat
some
guy.
season games
So if
with
you know
that,
he's
but once you
developing
get
one,
to
he
the
still does
playoffs,
the
you
other
can't
thing
win
really
like that.
good. And look at all these goats that are out there, the Russell Wilsons, the Bradys. These guys are throwing hot garbage too. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the stats of all the quarterbacks this year.
But
you
we
act like there's an
comparing
elite
them to
quarterback
him.
out there making like all
They
the
not
plays.
our
Like
quarterback
none
though,
of them doing
Bergen.
it this year. So it's like
They
to
not our
put so much
quarterback. We're
on
not
him,
worrying
and he's
about them.
only
We
had.
talking about
I
we
think he's
talking
doing
about
fine.
Jalen
Like
Hurts
in
right
terms
now.
of generalities. What you say?
I get it, y'all. I
It just sound like a whole lot of
This
Hey, you
is
got
a
a good
frustrating
debate going on right
conversation.
now.
Hey,
It
this
just
is
sound like a whole lot of
frustrating-
excuses for him. He played bad. It's fine.
But it's just no. I'm not even saying he didn't play bad this game. I'm saying overall development, Jalen Hurts, 15 games, Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts not seeing everything. He's doing just about on par. A lot of other quarterbacks. A lot of other quarterbacks even have more turnovers than this guy does. And you talk about reads, like just as easy as you can say he's not going through all of his reads, he's not hitting the right person all the time. You can also say he's hit the right person a lot of times, and the play wasn't made, or the play got called back off penalties and stuff.
That's every quarterback, though. That's
Facts.
every quarterback.
What makes
He's
the
not the
great
only one
quarterbacks
that players drop passes against him. His players drop passes and stuff. That's the
The
NFL.
point is,
You gonna
here's
catch
my
him, you gonna
thing.
drop
Here-
him. But
The point is, on those plays that the drop passes were made, Jalen read the right play. Jalen threw the ball at the right spot. Those touchdowns coming back, he actually did his job, but it gets shown for nothing because the play wasn't made.
so we can't criticize him at all. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying that.
Everybody dropping passes every week. Everybody not running the right route.
I
It's
think
never his fault.
honestly,
That's basically what you're saying.
what happened in this game, those 3 interceptions, and I know they weren't like game score changing movements or nothing like that. Well, no, honestly, I take that back because one pick in the end zone, that could have been a touchdown. We could have got plays on that or points on the board for that. So all of that overseeds, and look, Jalen Hurts, we know he's got the intangibles as a runner, but all great quarterbacks, they at least have an arm. They can win games off of their arm. We have not seen that from Jalen. I mean, how many weeks now has it been, that we've seen a less than a 200-yard passing performance? That's been consistent. So right now, again, Jalen Hurts has to find consistency. He does need to be helped by his coach with trying to help him at least, establish a run game to make the pass game look believable. Because right now, Jalen Hurts is not beating nobody strictly off of his arm and his decision making. Because there's not receivers on this team that he could trust right now beyond Devontae Smith and Quez Watkins. So yeah, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, this offense does have to be simplified to a sense that there's nobody Jalen Hurts could really trust outside those 2 receivers. So let's keep it basic for this man. I support that, but gosh, we are not consistent. That's all I'm saying. I want consistency up in here.
But we're running football. We're a running football team.
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, that's his dual threat. We're a running team, and his dual threat side of it, the running side, that's the reason why we have 250 yards every game is because of his staff too. You know, him rushing all these touchdowns. You're still getting production from him. You know, you can't compare him to a pocket passer. He's not going to ever be just a pure pocket passer. That's not going to be his game. That's not who he is. You know, and for us to keep trying to expect that from the guy, it's kind of too much.
But you know what's crazy, though? You would think that we run the ball is how great we run the ball, right? You would think we would run a little bit of play action and come under the center. You would think we would move the pocket a little bit to be able to, you know, create a little bit of like, you know, mismatching and my guys are faster than your guys. That's what I think what Trey's trying to say is basically what the coaching type. But as running, I mean, that's Jalen's game. Like, I think it was like 4 or 5, we were doing RPOs, and Jalen was getting like 15, 16, 17 yards a pop. You know what I'm saying? So I think with that, though, that's his game. You know, he's not, you know, but he's not like a Lamar. You're not like a Lamar Jackson. He's kind of like, you know, he's more like a, you know, Wilson. You know, Seth Wilson's a little better. He's a better thrower than Jalen.
He's a better thrower, definitely. At this point right now, absolutely.
And that mostly became because he had time to develop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but he's been coming in, though. On some real, he's been coming in. Russ was a better thrower than Jalen.
Yeah, he was a better thrower.
He could always throw the football. He wasn't as polished as he is now, but if he had an open target, he was hitting them. He was hitting them on a consistent basis.
His defense was nasty. So,
yeah. For me,
he can rely on. If I mess up, shoot, my defense going to get back from me. They had a Legion of Boom.
Hey, real quick, I got to go ahead and dispute this. I see the average waffle up in here. Salute to my guy. This man said, yeah, Pat, Jalen is trash. Hey, look, I'm not going to sit here. I hope you ain't talking about Jalen Hurts because I'm not going to just define him by this game. Yes, he had a bad dumpster juice type of a game. Ain't no shaking around that. But I'm not going to say that he's just, you know, again, yes, he played trash, but I don't think that defines his career. But there's some things that he's going to need to polish on. I mean, there's a lot of great quarterbacks that have had 3 interceptions a game. Tom Brady's a whole bunch of quarterbacks have had terrible, you know, games where they've laid ducks. But at the same time, I'm looking at consistency. Now, if Jalen Hurts comes out here this next week and looks like this, oh, yeah, we're going to have a problem.
He might not play, Notion. He might not play because of his ankle. He might not play.
And that's another thing. It's like he's a running style of a quarterback. So you always going to risk that. With this type of quarterback we going to have, these little ankle injuries and him having to run, you know, over almost 10 times a game, we putting this man at risk. Again, glorified running back. I don't want that at our quarterback position. So the things he needs to also work on is developing that arm. I think he has the capability, the mindset, and the will to learn. But somebody got to properly teach this man, and I don't know who's doing it right now. So we got to figure it out. Again, I'm not trying to poop on Jalen this whole time because I do see the intangibles he has.
Because he showed you his arm, too. We've all seen his arm. We've all seen him
He's got an arm.
You know,
but you got to at least make the pass.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't just be having the whole team sitting back waiting for it.
8 for 9 straight passes, boom, 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 hitting them all on the money at the end of the game. Like we've seen him do it. The last 4 weeks, he's QBRs like over 90. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at his top stats after the first 15 games, he's still a top 10. That's not just all rushing when it comes to those stats, yards, and touchdowns. That came from rushing and passing. So he is still putting up some numbers there. But yeah, like you guys say, he does need to develop. That's the truth. But like I said, a lot of the development that we're looking for will not come until more games are played because he has to see more. He has to do more. He has to feel more, read more. And all these guys, too, the Russes, all those guys, it took them time, too. None of these guys came out. Peyton Manning's the best quarterback ever. 16-16 his first year. You know what I'm saying? 16 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. Next year, 28 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least he's not a turnover machine, too, while he's learning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let's talk about the defense. I'm going to grade both the defense and Jonathan Gannon. I'm putting them all together. I'm giving them all, I'll say a C because I want to say B, but I'll say a B minus only because they wasn't the reason we lost the game. They made Danny Dimes looks like Danny sit your $5 down before we make some change. So quickly, everybody, talk to me. What's y'all grades for the defense and Jonathan Gannon? Motion?
All right, real quick, I'll throw out my grade for the defense and Jonathan Gannon. Listen, I'm gonna give them a solid B. Now, the reason why I'm gonna do that, again, I don't know what our deal is with our pass rush, but it's been a problem, for a little bit. Right now, Fletcher Cox, I think, only got like one sack right now. That's a little concerning. We're a team that's defined by our getting pressure home, and I think we only sacked Daniel Jones one time that game. So off of that, I got to deduct some points off of that. But then again, this was the only positive in the whole game from the Eagles. We held the Giants to 13 points. We held them to 3 points at the half. If you would have told me that coming into this game, oh, yeah, that's an automatic win, I would have thought. So I can't really get too much on the defense. Again, I saw things. I saw Jonathan Gannon. Yeah, we tried to send some blitzes this game. Some of them didn't get home, and we had to pay for it. But at least I saw the thought there of him trying to blitz. On critical situations, I think it was like, whether it was like third and 7, 3rd and 6, things like that. I saw our cornerbacks on the line of scrimmage ready to get physical. So that's something I got to salute Jonathan Gannon for. We held this team to 13 points. That's the only positive that I saw from this Eagles team. And that's the only reason why we're in the game. So I'm going to give them a B. That's what it is. And, yeah, there ain't no A's today because ain't nobody win nothing. So y'all already know.
Exactly. Try.
Yeah, I gotta give him a solid B today too. Really, that was the only thing that we had going yesterday. It was our defense holding them dudes out. I feel like it would have been, we would have held them to less points if they didn't give Nelson that phantom pass interference too in the end zone. We would have held them to 3 field goals. So I feel like we played well, man. We dominated them. We got them off the field when we needed to. I mean, I gotta give them a solid B. It would have been an A for me, probably an A+ if we would have won the football game. But I gotta give them a B.
Yep, King.
I'm gonna go with a C. Gotta give him a C.
He said that defense was average.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could do better than that. I need more pressure. You know what I mean? I needed Danny Dimes to make a mistake. I
missed Danny fumbles. We didn't get Danny fumbles.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. We didn't get no Danny fumbles. We didn't. I mean, the interception that was from Devontae Maddox, that was dope. But then he didn't step in. He didn't do the toe drag swag. But yeah, man. I mean, you know what? Yeah, I'll give him a C+. You know what? I feel generous. I feel like Ellen DeGeneres. Let me give him a C+.
Yeah.
One thing I must say, man, and as an Eagles fan, and when's the last time we had 2 corners to like knuckle busters? You know what I'm saying? Like bullies. You know what I mean? Like goons. When's the last time we had that? So Leo Shepard and those guys. We haven't had.
We got 3 actually.
Gotta go. Yeah,
we got 3. You know what I'm saying? So it's fun to see big play Slay, Nelson. Nelson's buying in, and we're losing. But he's buying in. It seems like he wants to be here for another year. I probably don't agree with that because we're probably going to have 3 picks in the first round.
He's the worst corner out of the 3. I think
he's physical.
He gives up a lot.
Physical. He's more physical. But I like his play because he's more physical.
Nelson?
Yeah. He's just more physical. He's not fast. See, like Slay's fast. You know what I'm saying? So that's you're the difference right there. You know what I mean? So, but I think he fits the system. Is this Gannon was telling him to give space? No, somebody like Nelson, you got to jam him up, get him off his route, and that's what's been happening. That's why you see what happened. What you know what I'm saying? You see, we didn't let nobody really score. They got a phantom PI, bro. That was whack. Oh, I'm so hot.
Yeah, that was a garbage call. I ain't like the PI. Again, I'm really honest.
If you didn't call it on the play before, you shouldn't have called it on that one. They were like the exact same play, back to back.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't turn him or nothing. He just put his hand on him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see the hand. I didn't even see the back of his hand. Even. Well, I just seen it like on his back.
Yeah, he just had it on his back like this and just reached over.
Yeah,
he ain't turned him or nothing. I was like, they was cooking us with them penalties, bro. That shit was horrible.
Oh,
No.
man. If that in them damn slants, they was killing us with them slants. They was
No.
killing us with
And then
slants.
it's like another thing. It's like this team should have been prepared, and I saw it at the start of the. I don't know what quarter it was in, but we knew the Giants was a desperate team. They was about to come out here and try to do anything by any means necessary. They came out with a flea flicker. It looked like I was like, "What is this?"
Yo,
They came out with a flea flicker.
I ain't never seen that.
Bro,
I ain't never seen a flea flicker screen.
scream. I was like, "What is this that the Giants are doing?" And then they turn it right back around off of that. What was it? That fake PI that was called by Nelson. I'm about tired of these refs trying to decide games. But hey, these boys got creative. Who is Chris Myrick or whoever that was that caught it with his kneecap?
He's a Philadelphia native.
That was
Yo,
his first touchdown
What
ever.
position does he play? Is he a tight end? Like, what is he? I
He's a
didn't
tight
even
end.
know he's on
Tight
the
end. He's a tight end fullback.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
fullback.
He's like
tight
an
end, yeah.
H-back.
It's like we always get burnt.
And that catch was so wow.
That was
Bro,
tough.
How did that not touch the ground?
Like the
That was
ball
tough.
really like.
And I was like, throw the flag, and then I seen the replay. I'm like, oh, don't throw that flag. I couldn't. Like the ball stopped in some slow motion
Oh,
and
it was
stopped.
a catch. It was
Yeah,
a
it
catch.
was legit. That
He
was
definitely caught it.
Yeah, it's like we don't prepare for those kind of things. For those off the wall, it's like, we know it's coming. That's a sad thing. I'm sitting over watching this game like I know they're about to score, and we ain't about to do nothing about it. So it's just devastating, especially when we get down to the, to the goal line too. It's either sometimes we make a stop, sometimes we don't. And I had a feeling, hey, the Giants was about to find that end zone.
Yep, BIRDGANG. Defense and Gannon. Great.
They only get a B+ from me. I'm feeling a little generous. You know what I'm saying? Like we only hold them to 1 touchdown, 2 field goals. You know what I'm saying? That wins you 9 times out of 10 a game. You know what I'm saying? The offense lost this game for us, and the defense kind of did their job. Now, like I said, it's not an A because we didn't win, and B because we didn't get no turnovers and more than 1 sack. Like that line was horrible. We should have had at least 3 sacks that game. You know what I'm saying? Like we should have got to them. We need to find better ways to get this pressure. Cause where's Hargraves at? Where's Fletch at? Where's these boys at? It's getting too late in the season to be MIA on the field. You know what I'm saying? They need to get it together, get out there, and we need to figure out a way to get these guys active. Because we need some more sacks. We need the Hargrave from the first 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We need Fletch from that one game. He had a good game, and we needed to have more consistent games like that one game he did.
This right here should tell you we miss BG. He is terribly missed. And can somebody call 911 and get a search warrant for Ryan Kerrigan? Can we get a search warrant for him?
Am I
all year?
Somebody forget he on the team, bro.
You like, I got the best.
I mean, if he got the first from John Taylor from you and Gail.
In a De La Santo sandwich, son. I'm good. Don't
Does he have any stats?
No cap, don't front. I got the best seats in the house.
King, I need to know if Ryan Kerrigan down at the 4th of John Taylor eating primetime tomato pie, what's he doing?
I'm slapping it out of his hand.
Hey, you doing something, fellas.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit the bathtub. Get that out of here, man. Come on, man.
Where are you at? Because I barely see him.
This man getting paid too. Like he really, like you said, he just eating up a roster spot coming to the game.
That's how many years he torched us when we used to play Washington football team. He
used
to
year.
Oh yeah,
every year.
Yo, son,
does he have any stats, guys? Does he have a tackle?
Make a milk carton.
I'll be forgetting he on our team until I see number 90. I'll be like, who the hell is number 90? Oh, that's Kerrigan. Oh yeah, he trash.
Yo,
quarterback hurry.
Put a mask on and just.
Like I'm looking for him, King.
Give me that contract. I'm taking everything. Everybody get butt naked.
He definitely robbed us this year. He robbed us.
We do not need to get no more division rival players on our team no more.
Put that out there now. Let's stop with getting these divisional, recycling.
They don't come over and do nothing.
Forget that. Let's develop our own talent.
Don't bring nobody in the division. How we going to
That's like.
Don't listen. King. Like, I see Orlando Scandrick. Ryan Killigan, grab. Who you gonna get next? Sterling Shepard, grab.
Yeah, let me get
DeMarco Murray. Trash.
Grab.
We done brought Steve
And
Smith
now
over
they're
here.
talking about, and I'm gonna put it out here
Miles
now. I don't
Austin,
want him,
all those
but I know
dudes is
everybody
trash.
trying to hype it up about us trying to get Gallup now. Like we want him from the Cowboys. Nope, don't want Gallup either. Go ahead and let it be known. Keep y'all's recyclees over there. I'm good.
From the division. I don't want.
Straight
Nobody
up.
else.
No Cowboys. They suck.
I remember Steve Smith, Miles Austin came over.
Yeah.
Both of them dudes ain't even make the team.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, come on, man. We don't need none of y'all players. Y'all go ahead
Brian
with that.
Mitchell. Brian Mitchell was the only one.
Who?
I think it was
Brian
Mitchell.
Mitchell. Yeah.
Brian Mitchell
He's
was the only one
one
that actually did something when he played for the Eagles in the Eagles uniform. He was the only one.
Yep.
That is true. Yeah.
Exactly, man.
That's way
crazy.
back, my guy.
Exactly. So we're gonna wrap up the show by talking about the New York Jets of what we want to see from offense, defense, and coaching. We're gonna make our prediction. Notion game will send us home. And salute to my brother King, the Fourth and Joan crew. Salute to King. I watch your videos on Instagram all the time. I'm subscribing. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel as soon as we're done the podcast, man. Always appreciate you, my brother. So let's talk about the Jets, man. Offensively, and we're going to talk about everything at once. Offensively, run the ball. Gardner Minshew, if you're playing, don't mess up. Rhaegar, stay your butt on the field. Devontae, keep doing you. Miles, don't fail me. Boston, two hands on the ball. Defensively, just make the Jets look like the Jets. I want the Jets to remain the Jets. And coaching staff, I mean, I need some interceptions. Big play, I'm looking at you. And Jonathan Gannon, keep doing what you're doing. Nick Sirianni, remember, we took you out the doghouse. We could dang well put you in. So, Notion Game, what you want to see from the offense, the defense, and the coaching staff for everybody. And if you want to make your prediction, you can. I'm prediction. Hold on, Notion. I'm gonna make my prediction right now. I'm gonna say 30 to 10 Birds. That's my prediction. So Notion, offense, defense, coaching, and what's your prediction?
All right, so look here. First and foremost, we are playing against the Jets. What's the Jets record right now? I think they're like another 3-win team. So
They're like
again,
3 and something.
Look, I'm done at this point in time talking about teams as trash bag. You know, hey, listen, I thought the Giants was trash. We got roasted through, so we're gonna have to come in this game and with some respect for these Jets. This is a National Football League team, and they could win on any given Sunday also. So
any given Sunday.
I think they got, what is it? Zach Wilson, is that who's leading their way right now?
Yeah,
Look,
I think Zach Wilson back. Yep.
This man is a rookie, so we need to bring pressure early to this team. Again, this is not no world-class team. I don't even know who their leading receivers is. I'd have to look that up because I really don't. Again, the Jets honestly shouldn't be a threat to this team. We need to come in there and establish our run game. This game shouldn't be about the Giants and them hanging in there and doing all of that. But if we leave the door open, the Jets will take it, I'm sure. So starting this game, I want to see us start off with a run game. Let's start with running the ball instead of coming out extra pass happy, even though I'm sure they're going to probably try to do that anyway to try to erase all the Jalen Hurts, slander that's been going on. So I want to see this team come out with running the ball. After that, let's work out our play action. I really don't know what their defense. I got to do some scouting on the Jets because, again, this is a 3-8 win team, which they can be beat. But, again, they are competitive. I believe they just beat the Houston Texans, so they coming off of a win. Yep. So can't take this team lightly. So, again, start off with the run. Bring pressure to Zach Wilson. We're going to need more than just one sack this game. I expect to have at least maybe like 3. But, again, I don't know where it's coming from because we really ain't got no defensive line pressure like that right now. So, again, pressure on Wilson. We definitely need to establish the run. I can see us winning this game. I'm going to give us 24-14. Again, I don't even know, depending on how we choose to come out this game, if it's pass happy, I'm not going to be shocked if we looking just like this Giants game. So, again, that's my recipes to winning, but I don't think it's going to be – I think it's going to be a closer game than what a lot of Eagles fans, may have in this. So, 24-14, let's get it.
Yep. King, offense, defense, coaching, and prediction.
I got you. Offense. I just want to. Jordan Howard's back. Hopefully, Jordan Howard's back. I think you're gonna be able to put that battery in his back, and you're gonna be able to pound the rock. Keep the zone read. Just keep it going. My big guys are bigger than your little guys. Their linebacker, the little linebacker core isn't pretty nice. Got C.J. Mosley. So you're gonna have to watch out for him. Their safety, I think he's out for the year. Was that May?
Marcus May, yeah, he out for the year.
He's out for the year. So that there you have a little bit of, you got a little bit of an advantage on that one because he's their heart and soul of their defense. Defensive wise, I just need pressure, man. I just need pressure. The Jets offensive line is terrible. Zach Wilson, he's a side arm thrower. It's the most weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like throwing a football. I mean, a baseball. I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's like throwing a baseball. And the coaching staff, man, Nick, you watching. I know you watching, B. If you ain't watching, I'm coming.
The hottest show on Monday night outside the Fourth and Jump. Outside the Fourth and Jump. That's always first. We're catching up with them. Salute to Gail, Prime, Trox, my brother from another mother, Evan. But go ahead, King. Salute to those guys. I'll see y'all soon, y'all. I'll see y'all soon.
Yep. And Nick, stop getting cute at the goal line, man. Let's just run the ball. Stop getting cute. I got the Eagles winning 34-14.
Yep. Trick or try.
All right, with the offense, man, it's just we got to go back to dominating on the ground again, man. Go back to dominating on the ground. Hit the play action pass when it's there. But other than that, just don't get too cute. This is not a dominant football team, but they have some good players on that team, man. We can't sleep on them. They got some good pass rushers up there and everything. They really lost a ton of these games because of their offense. They couldn't get their offense going. The defense been holding it down. So it's going to be another Giants game for real. It's like we're going to go down there, and if we go out there trying to be pass heavy, we're going to struggle. We got to run the football, get our playmakers in one-on-one situations, get them the football. So, I mean, it's a simple game plan to say, but, I mean, they're going to have to stick to it. Defensive-wise, Zach Wilson is buns. So, I mean, he buns, bro. It's like he see ghosts. He throw bad interceptions. We just going to have to go down there and just put it on him, man. It's like, send blitzes. Go ahead, Sirianni. This is the game where you start sending them all-out blitzes. Make them throw the football. Make him run around. He going to fumble. He fumble a lot. He throw a lot of interceptions. I don't feel like he's a good quarterback at all. They have an okay run game, and Elijah Moore been going off the last few weeks. So, I mean, they got a couple weapons over there, but I don't feel like it's nothing we can't handle. So, I mean, our coach is gonna have to come up, show up to play. I feel like Jalen Hurts is gonna play. He finished that game off last week. He should be okay. I mean, ice up. They're gonna shoot him up a little bit. He's gonna be good. And my score prediction is I say we go 41-13. Eagles.
41.
Nice.
Oh,
40 my brother. By the way, before I handed the BIRDGANG 31, before I handed the BIRDGANG 31 for his prediction and preview, if y'all haven't seen One Trade Rock on Instagram, y'all should, because I've seen it. It's the reason why I call you Trick or Trey. My God. What you be doing, my brother? What you be doing? What you be doing?
Yeah, he's funny as hell.
Yeah, well.
Offense, defense, and score prediction, right?
Yep, and coaches.
I got it. Win. That's it. I'm tired of talking about what I want to see you do. Just win. And score prediction,
win, baby.
More points than them. How about that? Win and more points than them.
More points than them.
That's it.
Yo, hey, BIRDGANG 31, mad?
He's mad.
You mad? Yeah, you mad.
I'm tired of coming out here and saying, oh, just do this, my guy. Just do that. We're going to blow you out 35. No, just win and get more points than them.
Stick to the base.
Hey, we had the same narrative on the Giants last week. Pretty much. Same thing. Hey, listen, I said it. I still don't think that's changed. Daniel Jones is buns. Hey, just like Zach Wilson, I don't think, same thing. Again, we need to get pressure home. But if this coaching staff ain't even going to do it, it's pointless. and it's possible we could lose. But I don't think. Look, I think jobs are
You
back
better
on
not
the
lose.
line again. I think jobs are now being put back on the line. So we're gonna see a better coaching performance, and we're gonna see a better performance from Jalen Hurts. I would think. So again, yeah, I think this is a win. I ain't gonna sit here and say last week was honestly a trap game. We was feeling ourselves coming in off of that win. It is what it is. But this game, I think, has got to be some kind of redemption. We got to get back on track because that performance this past Sunday, yesterday, it was not it as a Philadelphia Eagle Nation.
And I just want us to go into the bye week, man. I mean, relatively healthy with a W. So,
Yeah.
I mean, let's get this W. Let's get out of there healthy and man, fly Eagles fly. Give me
Win
Sure.
and score more points than them.
Yeah.
Win.
Hey,
Win.
win or lose, we still fly. Win or lose, we still fly.
yes,
You
sir.
heard the king. You heard the king. You heard the king. There's
Win or
always
lose, we
fly.
still fly, but somebody getting a pink slip.
Ain't right.
We lose to the Jets, my guy.
Flying pink
Somebody
slips.
to
Yes,
get fired
sir.
just off principalities.
Exactly. Listen, y'all. Thank y'all for joining the show. Thank y'all for watching. Thank my brother Kenny King for joining us. I'll see you and the crew on 4th and John tailgate real soon. Tell
Real
Prime to hit my tomato pie ready. 'Cause, man, if y'all don't try Prime's pie, then y'all something wrong with y'all.
Back.
So listen. So salute to my brother Kenny King. Salute to One Trigger Trey Rock. Salute to Bird Game 31. I am your host, moderator, co-host, all that stuff. Your boy, Mizzy Miss Cool Cat Con, used to represent the bird that we cannot leave. Unless my brother from another mother, the Commander-in-Chief of Notion Gang,
Hey.
Mr. Warm It Up, though, himself.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen,
Please, send us home.
we already know this is. Hey, look, this is a tough loss. We all got to eat this. Jalen Hurts had one of his worst career low games, but that's okay. We got the Jets coming up this Sunday. Hopefully, that's going to be a bounce right, get back on track game. We are not out of this thing yet. Yes, what 5-7 sounds disgusting, but we technically ain't been eliminated from nothing. So we
Not
still
yet.
got a chance to turn this around. So hopefully we can get it done with the Jets. Again, if y'all new to my channel, my brother's channel, hey, anything on the you know what I'm saying? On the channels, y'all already know. Y'all know what to do. Go hit that right.
Subscribe.
Y'all know I'll be rocking with it. Have y'all such a safe and fantastic Eagles Day. It's always fly, Eagles,
Fly,
fly.
Eagle,
We out
fly
here,
forever.
until next
Till
time. Y'all
next
know what
time.
it is. Gonna keep
Don't
the
keep the notion.
Yes,
Hey.
sir.